Hello everyone, today we have a pretty unique video. It's probably the first one of a video like this I've done before where we're doing just pure battling in Scarlet and Violet. So as you saw in the beginning there, we have a challenge. I challenged essentially Appollondo, who posted in the Scarlet and Violet subreddit. And it's pretty simple. It's a double battle, and I'm just essentially trying to get a win. So it's pretty good game footage. I think you guys will like this. I started off the battle, just thinking, oh, okay, I mean, it's 4 Oricorio, how difficult can it be, right? So, I see the ghost typing, so I'm thinking, what would be the best way to take this one down? And I thought I'd probably be able to live one hit with my Glade, because I'm especially defensive, pretty bulky. And I'm going straight for the fake out on the electric type Oricorio. I really do like Oricorio as a Pokemon as well. I really like Appollondo's idea here, and we're kind of messaging, and I thought it would be really cool for me to make a video, and I wanted to try to give them recognition. I know I don't get many viewers on my channel, but it's cool. It's really cool what they're doing here, and I know they also did a challenge in the past, and that one I think I'm going to do with them in the future. So stay tuned for that video if you guys like this one, if you end up liking this. And as always, if you like the video, that like button's there. Feel free, you can press it. You can press it only an odd number of times though. Meaning once, or 3 times, 5 times, and so on. But yeah, feel free to subscribe as well. So as you guys can see, disappointing on my end, my Glade got washed. Absolutely washed. And I'm just sitting there like, what in the world? Like, what? But I mean, it's super effective hit, right? And I have one of my favorite Pokemon, Araquanid, of course. And I'm thinking, okay, I mean, I'll be able to live a hit, so I'm going to try to Mirror Coat, double the damage back, and get a knockout. This is when they Terra, though. And this was one of our mini battles, so I was not expecting a Terra here at all. Pretty shocked. And this Oricorio was fast as well. Like this thing was speeding. Pouring by bomb, ouch. And see, this is so, like, this strategy is just so cool. I love it. To take advantage of the Dancer ability, to just essentially get almost infinite Revelation Dance, to just keep piling up the damage. And yeah, Araquanid was not living that. And mine is max special defense, max HP, so that seeing that, I was a bit shocked, to say the least. So I'm thinking, okay, I mean, I have Electivire. I've already used my Terra, so, I mean, not entirely sure what I think I'm going to be doing here, besides losing, but I'm not selling that forfeits. I always battle to the end, whether it's on this, pocket, showdown, anything. It doesn't matter. I always battle to the end. We have a switch out here into the Psychic Oricorio. And my poor Electivire is going to get blasted in the face by a ground Revelation Dance. Youch. So that's one battle down. Time to show you guys another one. By the way, my name on the Switch is IManJ. I know it's not the same as Delta Admire, by the way, but yeah, that is me. Yeah, so going into the next battle, I'm thinking, okay, what can I do a bit different? And I think, well, Honchkrow, I could go right off the bat, get a good Sucker Punch in, do some great damage, kind of go from there, figure it out. So, Appollondo goes in Terra Grounds here. That was a bit unfortunate for me because I was just thinking, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna just pick up a kill very quickly early on, knowing that that's the faster of the two Oricorios. A little helping hand action. Terra Dark. This should be doing a lot of damage. Except it doesn't. And at this point, I'm just thinking to myself, what in the world? Like, what can I do? Literally, what can I do? My Honchkrow is easily my hardest hitting Pokemon on the team. I boosted its damage with Helping Hand. I Terra Dark. Like, shouldn't this be doing something? And here comes the Electric. And it just knocks me out. I mean, Honchkrow is a glass cannon, so I wasn't really that surprised by that hit, to be honest with you. And you just see how effective this team is. Like, the Revelation dances, they just keep coming, you know? Out comes Malamar. Out comes Electivire. And I'm just thinking to myself, if I could just get this one down, then I could possibly, be able to flip the tide a little bit. I decided on a Brick Break. I mean, not the best move, but the situation, I mean, wasn't going to go for an Earthquake and mess up my Malamar just in case it lives. Malamar's all alone staring them down. Poor thing. Ouch. Okay, so as you can see, I went and lost again. So guys, I lost 7 times before me and Appollondo realized, or rather I realized that since the rules were on no rules, our levels were not the same. So, yeah, levels weren't the same. So I was battling essentially, as you can see, level 100s with level, whatever I had. So that's why my Honchkrow wasn't doing all the damage. That's why, yeah, it was way harder than I thought it was going to be. So, if I used my eyes and actually, looked around the screen a little more, I would have realized that. But it's alright. I mean, after this point, we went and we changed the settings, but this is another battle of me, just trying to make do with what I have. Poor Ambipon's going to be on the receiving end of this one, and just a pure knockout. Lots of firepower in that right there. And we've got the Malamar and Honchkrow again. So this team of mine I worked on for a bit. I always wanted, I shouldn't say always, I wanted Honchkrow to be an attacker, especially with a lot of the prankster Pokemon running around in the current regulation of competitive. I think it's just great. And I get priority with the Sucker Punch, and if I Terra Dark, it does so much damage, especially if I'm able to get off like a Helping Hand or something like that. But yeah, here I'm pretty stumped. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do or what direction to take. So, yeah, sitting there trying to decide. And it's hard. This team that Appollondo made is very well put together. It really is. It's impressive. Or in game, they're Aries. I'm not really sure. I should ask them what they prefer. But I mean, I started calling them Appollondo, and I don't think they mind. But yeah. Ow, poor Malamar. Oh my gosh. The strat is cool, because you can essentially target one Pokemon if you want to, and just back to back to back to back, or you can kind of spread the damage, which it looks like they kind of did there. So this next battle here is going to be a bit more fair. I'm going to be using the same level. Out they come, and here we go. So I started off with my Imbibe Palm and my Electivire. As you can see, we're all level 50 now, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. But I'm also thinking at the same time, I really don't want to lose again. Like I said, I've lost 7 times at this point. And, I'm not one to, make excuses, but, because I do think I got outplayed anyway. Even if the levels were, well, I don't know. Because my Honchkrow sitting at level, 52 versus level 100 Pokemon's that's a bit rough. So, my thought process here was maybe I'll be able to soak up some damage, get a charge going, if I end up getting hit by the electric type Oricorio's Revelation Dance, because if you guys don't know, when an Oricorio uses Revelation Dance, it's based off the type of the Pokemon. So, since it's normally like a flying move, it goes off the other typing on these majestic, beautiful birds. When it terras, it just takes on the type of the Terra. So it would be a ground type Revelation Dance, which is why I terra'd here to my water Terra, which I really love on Electivire because, could bait people into using electric moves, gets rid of my ground weakness. And here we go. As you can see, I did way more damage with that fake out there. Here they come, coming on strong. The Revelation Dance, youch. This turn I kind of wish that I had attacked, but it's okay. I got a nice charge there. Special defense rise, which is very good, especially in this battle against the Oricorios. And then here I'm trying to think what's the best use of my Imbibe Palm. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna preserve it. I think that's the best thing to do. So I'm gonna go and throw a Raccoonit in. Unfortunately, throwing it in to kind of sack it, so I can come back with Imbibe Palm, have a fake out to kind of slow these Oricorios down a little bit. And then I'm thinking, hey, if I can get a Thunder Punch off, I think I'll be A-okay. So here comes my beautiful shiny spider. So our side's all water right now. Well, water and bug. Okay, we live it. They decide to target Electivire, which is great. Here comes the Motor Drive, and bang. We return with a nice Thunder Punch. So at this point in the battle, I was super excited. I was thinking, yes, this is going exactly how I want it to go. But of course, still feeling a bit nervous. When you get destroyed 7 times in a row, I think, psychologically in these games, especially like a Pokemon battle where you're just thinking and it's strategy based, could put you on your toes a little bit. This Terra Ground Oricorio is probably the scariest one on this team to me, because it just destroyed me so many times. So my poor Electivire gets taken out. Oof. And I'm thinking, oh, this is awesome. If they hit me pretty hard, I could get a nice Mirror Coat off, do enough damage just to take them out. Here comes another Revelation Dance. I'm just starting to think this is adding up very fast. What the heck? And then here comes another one. Not very effective, so I'm able to live. And there we go. I get a little damage off. Will that damage play a factor in me winning or losing this fight? Or this battle? Let's see. I don't want to bring out Imbibe Palm here, because then I feel like it's just, bringing it out for no reason at all. So I figure I'm going to go Honchkrow. And then here I also wanted to go Liquidation on the Ground Oricorio, just in case. I see the Sucker Punch. I know I could have gone after that one, but I'm thinking no, it makes sense for them to withdraw, which they did. So it was a great prediction on my end. And here we go. Oh my gosh, that's shiny. I love the shiny on the fire Oricorio. It works so well. So as you can see, I get a great amount of damage off. Here they go with the Terra Ground, so they're gonna knock out my... They're actually gonna do great damage to Araquanid, but the goat hangs on with like 1 HP. But then it's knocked out by that. And I'm sitting there with Honchkrow now by itself until the hero comes and Bipom. Or you know what? I'll say the sidekick. Yeah, I think Honchkrow's the hero and Bipom's the sidekick. Which I mean wouldn't really make much sense to most people considering, you know, Honchkrow is a dark type. It's basically a mafia boss. I don't really or a mobster boss, like in the terms of birds. I don't think that's really a good guy. But in my case, you know, it's the hero. So they decided to switch out. Very wise, because they're probably thinking, oh, he's gonna, you know, sucker punch into that slot, so we'll be able to get free damage. However, I have other plans, so I go for my fake out, get a good chunk of damage off. They go for the Terra Ground. Can Bipom live this? Because clearly it wouldn't affect Honchkrow's flying type, and we're good. We live that. Here I go with my acrobatics, which is hitting hard as a truck right now. Boom. There goes their Terra Ground Oricorio. It's down for the count. So we're looking alright. We've got a 2v2 on. I know my Bipom is likely not outspeeding one of these because I have a feeling one of them is scarfed. So I think what's the best use, and I think, you know what? We're gonna go for a helping hand straight into the sucker punch. And I decided to not target the one on the left just in case, because knowing what I know with Revelation Dance, it's based off the other typing. Since that's a psychic Oricorio, it wouldn't make sense for me to go and attack that one because they've already used their Terra. If I could knock out this one, which I did, it essentially puts me in a really great spot. And then I get a boost in my attack as well. And poor Bipom is knocked out. But I've still got my hero. It's so funny I'm calling Honchkrow a hero. But yeah, here we go. So we got the sucker punch going. And I was just really excited at this point. But yeah, Appollondo, thank you again for battling with me, letting me kind of bring notoriety to your idea. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. See ya.